Yeah. Grant. Hato.
Finally, bro. I mean, this was kind of the name we had soft links to for, we had concrete links like for over a year, but this summer hadn't really had it for too long. But yeah, finally concrete stuff today. I already got the personal terms done. I feel like this one's moving pretty quickly. They are looking at a similar profile in our academy to potentially loan out in return, maybe buyback and a sale. We were Samuel Smith. He's like a left back in our academy, linked to Strasbourg, but he back the other way. But yeah, this is a great signing. Cucurella played 5,000 minutes last year. He needs cover. Hato, came up as a center back, but now he's looks a lot more like a left back to me, at least from what I've seen in terms of his development. Mind you, I'm not watching Ajax games, so I'm not gonna lie on camera. But I've been following the player. I've watched and follow kind of what he's up to, bunch of comps, analysis, all that good stuff on him. But really intriguing young player. I think a really good deputy to Cucurella, who just turned 27. So I think this is going to be the guy that is the understudy and becomes the master. But really like what I see. Really comfortable playing inside, ball carrying into space from that back line or even from midfield. I heard he didn't overlap, not from what I've seen. Looked at a little heat map, very similar to Cucurella's spaces. So I think this is a great signing. And from the reported fee, Fabrizio said 40 million euros is where it's close. So we'll probably pay 45, close to 50 with all add-ons, if I had to guess. But I think for this level of talent and given our context within the squad of having Cucurella, who's able to play in every big game that we have reliably, I think it's really, really good business. I'm excited to get this over the line quickly.
Yeah, it's for me personally, it's just like one of the first Chelsea signings where it was like, oh, there's a clear hole here. Like, okay, we're just putting a square hole, square peg. Like, perfect. I don't have to overthink it. I don't have to be like, I don't know what happens to player X.
We do that.
I just know that he's a left back and he will be backup depth for Cucurella. And that's all I need to know. Is it just makes sense in my head. And I'm not going to question Chelsea's buying habits here. But
I'm going to see him at center back.
The lap made sense. Center back, he hasn't played it in a while. He'll play it as like in a back three, kind of like how we run it in possession, like on the outside. He's definitely not a central center back in that sense, but really good recovery pace too. I think that's another role he'll probably be asked to do. I know I mentioned Achampong a little earlier, but he was a center back who's now a right back. We even seen him invert into the midfield playing in a double pivot. So I think that's a part of the philosophy and what Maresca wants these younger players to be able to do is be able to play multiple positions. That's scarred the fan base in the past, understandably so, especially in the forward areas with guys who, he can cover multiple positions, where they weren't good at any of them. I think it's a little different in this context. We have a structure. We have a manager who knows what's going on in between the lines during games. So yeah, I think it makes a lot of sense to your point, Dylan. We have made some questionable signings, but I think there's also been a lot of signings where it's like, they don't have a 6. Let's go get Moises Caicedo. I think that made a lot of sense.
No, sorry,
not having a winger,
bring it thing.
Yeah, for sure. That last transfer window last summer was awful. So
it's just,
but yeah, I think it's great business, and to your point, it makes sense.
Yeah,
youngster from Ajax, sign me up.
I don't know. I don't even have to question it. Like, we'll get into Travis Simons here, but like the Delap thing, and to your point, like it was like, oh, Chelsea need a 9 and like a recognized 9. You guys went and signed a young guy, and you're like, oh wait, that's still a little weird. But this guy, it's like, oh, young left back to back up Cucurella, boom, perfect. Sign me up.